Hey guys, what is going on? This may be the best Go4 StarCraft, or at least on the US side finals yet. Number 60 here with the finals best of 5. You see that right? Yes, it is MoMaN versus Goody on Shakuras Plateau. Game number 1. MoMaN, very, very good Zerg. He is in the NASL and did win the last series against a Terran player named Zerg single-handedly. And Goody, the pink Terran. I don't know who he played against, but that series was over the faster than MoMaN's game number 1. I don't know how, because Goody, well, he does mech. But he does like doing a Reaper expand with a bunker. So my only guess is his opponent was Zerg, and the Reaper caught him off guard both games. Didn't have an answer to it. We'll see if he does that this game. MoMaN was saying, well, Goody, what I'm going to prepare against is Reaper expand with, Reaper expand, Marine Hellion drops, and Mass Tank expand, or Mass Mech expand. Because, well, Goody, he does expand everywhere once he divides the map in half. Shakuras Plateau, not the easiest map. MoMaN may start taking out these rocks early on, just in case Goody tries to take this whole area and split the map in half. MoMaN would be able to run around and go through these passageways to get past Goody's force and maybe get a flank or just go in and do a little bit of harassment. Maybe go for mutas. I'm not exactly sure. Goody is the one player that makes mech work in every matchup. Yeah, mech is common in TVZ, but and TVT, but he also does it in TVP. The Zotac finals were 2 days ago, and he was playing against, I forget what Protoss it was. Oh, it was Root Faith. And Root Faith was like, I have no idea how to beat you. I set my 200-200 army against your 200-200, and you didn't really lose anything. Very good finals. Suggest you check it out. And MoMaN is going to hatch first. Goody is going to be scouting that. His scout does go out around the time his gas starts. And going to see a Marine out. That Marine is rallied. May see a Tech Lab next and go into Reapers. Or may just go with a little bit of pressure into Hellions. I don't think he's going to go straight into tanks, just because if you go straight into tanks, you can't let a Zerg player that likes to macro up, and, well, if you go right to tanks, and, well, he will get a full macro on you. I know I kind of said that horribly. I'm trying to think of a better way I could have said that. But we have the bunker going up, and these drones just saying, no bunker, man, no bunker. Why are you so mean? Why are you so mean, Goody? And the Overlord is moving away because, well, a Marine is coming. This bunker may actually go down to the drones. 6, and yes, it does. Actually, no, Goody canceled it. So Goody on top of that canceled it. 3 more drones coming down for the transfer, just scaring Goody away. No Tech Lab. He is getting a factory out. Wouldn't surprise me to see another factory and get those Hellions in. He may go tanks, but I just think that would be a bad move. And this Marine trying to do what he can. There's actually 2 Marines with this SCV in here. Takes out so far 1 drone without losing anything. So pretty good right now for Goody. Did take out the drone, didn't lose anything, only at 1 racks. I guess he lost mining time off this 1 SCV, but that's a scouting SCV anyways. You normally don't get that back. So Goody on very good terms in this opening, and looks like he will be going straight to tank and prove me wrong. Nope, there goes a Hellion and a Starport. So it looks like he is going to be doing drop play maybe. I'm not exactly sure. This is most likely a Marine Hellion drop. Taking advantage if MoMaN decides, you know what, I'm going to wall this area off with Spine Crawlers, slacken my defense just a little bit, and drop you. But MoMaN, before this game, does know that's one of Goody's strategies, so he's going to prepare against that. You can't just do like Ice Fisher build and put all your Spine Crawlers here and then just drone up for the first 7 minutes of the game against Goody, because, well, he will get a dropship out very, very fast and try to abuse that. Helion's going just to scout, may try to force Spine Crawlers and then fall back and then just get elevated up. Getting 1 hit off that creep tumor. He should have picked it off. He will pick it off if MoMaN doesn't cancel it. MoMaN probably should cancel. Oh no, he can go cloak, and looks like 1 Hellion doesn't take out a creep tumor at all. They take him out really slow. MoMaN getting a 3rd queen out. Does have his lair going down at his natural. And gonna be vomiting a little bit late. Maybe, yeah, there he goes. He did favor getting this creep tumor out, extending it because, well, he's probably feeling a drop come. Does have an Overlord kind of in position. We do have 8 Marines coming in. Tech Lab going down on that Starport. Looks like it's going to be transitioning into Banshees. So maybe his target right now is all the anti-air from MoMaN. Once that anti-air is gone, he can get Banshees out and these Marines are going to drop. This Hellion will be elevated up most likely. MoMaN will have 3 Queens. Just got to vomit off, so he's not going to have enough for transfuse. And now 3 Hellions going to get elevated. 4 Hellions going to get elevated up. And MoMaN does see this? Yes, he does, as he starts expanding his creep. And here we go. 4 Hellions and 8 Marines. And those Lings kind of late to the party. They can't decide if they want to attack or not. And those Marines have to get us around on those Hellions. Jones trying to get in position, but don't want to line up and just going to group up back there. The Queens look like they will be able to handle this. Jones going back in to start mining. It looks like MoMaN has held this off. 1 Queen has fallen. Actually, 2 Queens fall. And wait, MoMaN may not have held this off. Those Marines just have such good resistance with that medevac killing it. Queens don't do enough damage to really take it out. A few drones did die just there. It looks like 8 drones have died. Going into this world count, MoMaN at 28. Goody at 29, and there goes that Banshee. 2 Queens are left, so this Banshee won't be able to take MoMaN out. Another Banshee is coming. MoMaN chooses to transfuse on this Queen. That may have been, I don't know why he did that. The Queen was near full HP. This Queen very, very low. MoMaN is getting an Overseer right now. Should be getting more Queens because another Banshee is on the way. Goody still on 1 base, but he is expanding while that command center is now just finishing. So Goody just puts on so much pressure. It is 53 food for Zerg, 49 for Goody. Those SCVs are pinning this Banshee. We're going to have round number 2 with 3 Banshees. How many Queens are out? It looks like just 2. MoMaN is getting 2 more, so he's going to have 4 Queens versus 3 Banshees. Some of them may have transfused. 1 Queen, very, very low on life, needs to be transfused desperately. And MoMaN should have an Evo chamber or something up just in case a lot of Banshees came out of nowhere. And he gets some Spore Crawlers up. How many Banshees is he waiting for? It looks like, oh, that third one's not out just yet. And I wonder if this is going to be just for harassment or if he's actually going to just put these in with his group. No, this is going to be for harassment. Those Banshees are going to be going out. Spire has down just started. That is a 100-second build time. So very long till we see mutas. But MoMaN has plenty of Queens, has an Overseer already. Banshees don't have Cloak, and they're going to start picking off drones. Here we go. All the Queens come, and Banshees are forced to go away. MoMaN doesn't have any guys. There he goes, putting guys back on that gas. The Banshee's going to try to swing around and maybe go into this main. Does see that Spire building, so those Banshees may just go and say, you know what, let's clear these watchtowers, and then push out eventually with the tanks. Kind of odd we only see 1 factory, but he is at dual armories. So I'm expecting to see a lot more factories coming out, as we do have 1 Thor, 2 tanks. Just not enough for Goody's mass mech style. He is on 2 base, so I'd really like to see more factories. Has both armories up, but no upgrades going down just yet. MoMaN should take his 3rd base fairly soon. He is getting a Roach one out for Roaches. Doesn't look like he wants Lings, because Lings just go down so quickly to like Blue Flamed Hellion and any type of mech play, especially Thors. He is getting Mutas, which don't do well against Thors at all, but they will be able to pick off the Banshees if they come harass, so that is a good call. And well, Thors are slow, so he may be able to pick off a few buildings. However, you have to be careful, because once those Thors get a lot of upgrades, they do a lot of damage to your Mutas. That, like, upgrade, it does scale, as you see, the Thor Javelin missiles. 12 damage versus light with 4 attacks, so 48 damage per volley. They do AoE. So if you do, like, +2 damage, I think it is, per upgrade, that turns into, like, 54, I think it is. So that scales very, very quickly if you don't start getting those armor upgrades. Thors will do massive amounts of damage to any light air unit, which is only mutas for Zerg. We do have that Hellion going in to see if MoMaN has taken his 3rd base, and MoMaN did take it. I'd like to see 3rd bases right here, but maybe that's a bad idea against Tan, because the tanks with this watchtower and the snare choke. So MoMaN doing a good choice at this base, I would say. And just going to have this whole area spread out in that purple goop, so we can see if anything is coming his way. These mutas are going to be taking out that 1 Hellion from Goody. And Goody going mass factory right now. Only has 1 barracks, 1 starport. Going to be taking another command center. And just going to be feeling very confident with all his mech units out that he can just expand everywhere. Just divide a line right in this area. and MoMaN won't be able to break that. MoMaN is getting burrow though, so that is a little bit odd. I'm not sure what he's going to use with that burrow. May burrow roaches and go next to those Thors and get a complete surround on them. I don't think he's going to be doing baneling landmines, and yes, we do have tunneling claws upgrading as well, so it looks like he has something in store for this mech play with burrowed roaches and tunneling claws. One thing I don't like, and as I say that, MoMaN does do a huge drone chain, so I was about to say he has way oversaturation on his main, but those are going to be going over to his third base or his fourth. And Goody will be on 3 bases very soon, but MoMaN is on 4 bases, so he should be in good shape. We do have lots of Hellions, lots of Thors, a few tanks, but I think the main composition right now is going to be the Thor Hellion. But this creep is expanding, now reached the halfway point. MoMaN does have a ling right here, so we can see if Goody is taking that expansion. Those Mutas going to be coming. May pick off a Hellion. Has to be careful with these, though, because those Thors do a lot of damage. We can see, yeah, it is +2 damage per upgrade on that. And he does have 2-2 on the way. And these Mutas going to find the Banshee. He's going to pick one of them off. No, they don't. Just trying to not clump up. Doesn't want to click on a Banshee to cause him clump up in that Thor just to take them out so quickly. And MoMaN doesn't have any upgrades just yet. Hasn't started them. Needs to get upgrades on those roaches. You can't go against 3-3 Thors with like 1-1 roaches at all. That will not work out. But he does have very good creep spread, so MoMaN may be in good shape nonetheless. It'll be hard for Goody to come out and attack MoMaN by surprise because, well, he can't attack him by surprise with all this creep. And those roaches can burrow and take out those Thors, and then next game, if Goody does this, he would probably get a Raven out. He actually has a tech lab on that starport, so Raven not too far out of his tech. MoMaN kind of stacking his minerals right now. And I don't know how, but it's 140 food versus 165. Goody, there he goes, up to 183. As I say that, 140 to 183, building 22 roaches right now. And Goody isn't moving out. He is just turtling up right now. Has a lot of Hellions. Few Thor. And a few tanks. So he is going with this mass mech, and this creep spread is everyone. MoMaN is actually taking his double expanding right now. Going in one of Goody's bases and this base over here. So MoMaN gonna have this whole map covered in the purple goo. There's not gonna be a thing Goody can do without MoMaN seeing. But will MoMaN can have map hacks? Will he be able to deal with this army? It is almost to be 3-3, and he's actually getting a Nidus network. I'm not sure if that's just gonna be placed here for mobility's sake, or just abuse Goody's lack of mobility. I don't know where he could place a Nidus. There are missile turrets around. I don't think an Overlord could really get, I guess maybe right here. I think he's just going to place a nice one up here just for defending. And we have missile turrets going up to stop this creep spread. Beast Tumor is going down instantly. There's even a Raven out for Goody, so burrowed roach play will no longer work. And with that greater spy, he is going to be going for Broodlords. He is at 176 food. And there goes that Nidus up here. Goody's SCVs did see it, and it does get taken out before it can do anything, so Goody on top of that, that Nidus does get taken out. MoMaN trying his heart out to do whatever he can to delay Goody from pushing out so he can come in with his Broodlords. He is on so many bases right now at 200 food. He's just going to have unlimited lava. And another nice one is up. Where is that one? So up here, and he's going to be letting out all of his roaches and take out that one missile turret. Goody may come in and deal with this. That's all of his roaches, I think. And is MoMaN just going to be going for this? I don't know what he's doing. Now those roaches going back in. Maybe just freeing up supplies so we can get more Broodlords out. We'll see what he decides to build now. 10 Broodlords out as Goody is moving across. And this may just hit the timing. Those Broodlords not out just yet. MoMaN has to do something. All those Creep Tumors going down. These Mutas will be down in one volley to all of these Thors. These Broodlords have to hatch before the Thors get close to them so they can have those Broodlings as a buffer so the Thors can't just shoot them. And this is doing a lot of damage right now. Here we go. Broodlords are out. Hellions doing a lot of damage. Tanks not in siege mode. Broodlords taking a lot out of Goody. MoMaN looks like he will be able to hold this off just with ease. Queen's coming down to transfuse his Broodlord so they don't die. Point defense drones going off on the Corruptor fire. Scan does go down. I'm not sure exactly why he used Scan. Maybe to give him vision of those Broodlords so he can take him out with his Thors. But this from MoMaN just looks like it's unstoppable right now. Goody's force does go down completely with ease. So many Broodlings out. Those tanks going down so quickly. Goody taking a base down here. But MoMaN has this whole map. And he is going to be moving out with 11 roaches in production. He's still at 200 food. And Goody, well, he is at 127. These Broodlords are going to be a force to be reckoned with. And a Corruptor going in, gets hit by a bunch of Mist Turrets and actually goes down. And here we go. Broodlings go down. Tanks start shooting on those Broodlings. Those roaches do get up close and personal. There are 2 Vikings out. Vikings don't have any upgrades, but those Broodlords only have +1 weapons. And those 2 Vikings may actually be able to enough to take out all of these Broodlords. That would be kind of ridiculous. Always need some sort of anti-air. But MoMaN is doing a lot of damage. This one tank on that high ground is going down. More roaches just streaming in. MoMaN not concerned about replacing his Broodlords. Just going to go straight for his roaches, which are 2-2. Goody's mech should be 3-3. Almost 3-3. And there's the good game by Goody. MoMaN taking game number 1.